Module 26. Code Improvements. One program can be written in an infinite number of ways. Some of these are more efficient than others. Efficiency is important because you need to make sure your device has enough memory and processor speed to handle the instructions you want it to. This is particularly important on devices with small amounts of memory, such as the microbit. Random access memory stores the instructions and data that are currently being run. The more data you have in RAM, the longer it will take the device to get the data it needs, and the less space there is for new data. If you create an object or a list, or something that increases in size, MicroPython accesses data from a pile of RAM called the heap. This is more time-consuming than just allocating the memory needed in the first place. For example, if you have a list with no elements, then you can append an element, then another, then another. The program will slow down because of garbage collection. Imagine RAM as a large cupboard with lots of individual slots in. Each time you want some memory, you are given one or more of these slots, depending on how much space you need. The more space you need, the more slots you take up. When an item is no longer needed, that slot, or those slots, become free again. If the program needs new memory and there is none left, then the garbage collection has to look through the heap, which has lots of slots taken up by data items that you actually don't want or need anymore. This takes time. Not much, a few milliseconds. But if this happens millions of times in your program, it soon adds up. To limit this, make sure you only declare variables you need. Do not use global variables unless absolutely necessary. Run the gc.collect open brackets close brackets command. This tells the program to perform garbage collection on its own, which is quicker than it being forced into it. You will have already met the buffer when using networks. A buffer is an area in memory where data is stored temporarily. Data can be added to it and taken from it. It is used in hardware when transmitting data from one device to another. For example, your computer might be able to send data to the printer faster than the printer can cope with it. So, the computer writes data to the buffer. Then the printer collects data from the buffer when it needs it. With your microbit, it can be used when transferring data from one device to another, or within the microbit itself. Use the buffer when receiving data from the network or from pins. It will collect all the data you need, while your program is performing other code. Remember learning about the different data types and the difference between an integer number and a single or real or decimal number. The decimal numbers are usually stored as floating point numbers. This is where the binary number has a binary point, the equivalent of a decimal point. It is floating because the point can move, and a calculation has to be performed to put it in the correct place. In MicroPython, this is often allocated from the heap. Remember the slots we don't want to use. Some devices have dedicated floating point processors, which means they do that calculation instead of the main processor, but the microbit doesn't. This means they are slower than integer values. Remember, use integers where integers are sufficient.